Woo! Okay, you guys, I am so excited that we are here today. We have our Tutorpreneur hero of the day. And in fact, I'm going to put her name on here because her name should not be hidden from anybody. Her name is Suzanne Davis, and she is an amazing writing tutor, specifically an academic writing tutor. We're looking at the college level. And I have to tell you, a lot of these people who've been voted as a Tutorpreneur hero, they've received their awards because they've become book solid. But today is something different. Today we are giving the award, the Tutorpreneur Hero Award, to somebody who has been like just absolutely huge in our community of online tutors. She is out there and she is posting things for other people. She's commenting on blogs. She's coming up with ways to be able to get other people seen out there in the industry. And she's just an amazing collaborator that I couldn't help but today offer Suzanne Davis the Tutorpreneur Hero of the Week. Woo! Congratulations, Suzanne.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm so excited to be able to give this award to you. Suzanne and I were chatting a little bit earlier, and it was kind of funny because I was chewing on a mint, and we're like, oh, my breath's going to smell so good, but nobody's going to know. So we're going to tell Facebook, you need to invent smell-o-vision for cases like this so that you can smell the mint. But, we're going to keep it a secret with our tutoring students because we don't want to know the unique smells we're going to get. Because we have an interesting industry. Awesome. So, Suzanne, tell us, how did you get started with the whole idea of online tutoring?
Well, it was initially by accident. I'm addicted to online courses. So I was always on Udemy just trying to learn new things. And one day I just saw a course and it just talked about becoming an online tutor. And I was curious and I watched the course and everything. And then it just hit me. I'm meant to do this. This is absolutely for me. So it came about kind of accidentally, but then I just instantly knew I wanted to do it.
That's awesome. Now, how did you end up finding out about the Ultimate Support Group for Online Tutors?
Okay, well, just as much as I'm addicted to online courses, I'm addicted to ebooks. And so I just did my search in ebooks, online tutoring, and your book came up, Job Security for Life, Become an Online Tutor. And so I read that book, and in that book, you mentioned the group, and that's how I really started to follow you and get on your email list and then ultimately join.
Well, very cool. And you guys, it's so funny that you happen to mention that because that book is actually being revised right now so that it is in its, I always like to update things so that it's relevant. So I wrote that book about 5 years ago and now I'm like revising it. So it's got all updated resources and tools for tutors that they can use, and nothing is outdated in it. And guess who gets to be the first featured tutor inside of that book? Suzanne Davis. Woo! So how funny that like it all comes kind of for full circle. That's Definitely. How you found me, and now others are going to be able to find you because of that book. That's so cool. I love it. So cool. So we've got here Terry Grigsby's in the house. Woo!
Oh, hi, Terry.
And she says, hi, Joanne. Hi, Suzanne. And we also have Ronald. He's in the house as well. He's saying hello to both of us. Awesome. So glad that you guys are both here. And Marie says, oh, I thought it was earlier. So glad. So this is like, we have some fun features that we like to play with here with our Be Live TV. It's so fun. And I just absolutely love it. Now, if you guys are watching this either in real time or if you are watching this on replay, do me a favor and hit like this page, share this video, and let's spread the word about online tutoring to as many people as we can. Seriously, this is an amazing industry, and there's a lot of money to be had inside of this industry. And so we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity. I mean, if you're sick of driving and you're going from house to house with your tutoring right now, and you're like, I want to learn more about online tutoring, come join us. You're going to learn so much stuff that it's going to be incredible. You're going to have more students than you've ever had before. And and at the same time, you get to have fun while doing it, right, Suzanne?
Yes, definitely.
Which is really, really cool. So, so you have started discovering some different tools for teaching writing online. What are some of the things that you plan on using as you begin working with students?
Well, with writing, really, what's best is Google Docs, and that's very easy to implement on Zoom, which I use with the video conferencing, because we can both comment and edit and make changes at the same time. But what I think all tutors should use, and at least check out if they haven't, is Google Classroom. Because now you just need a private Google account to access it, and you can do everything online with it. You can communicate back and forth with your students. You can post an assignment, and that student can work on that assignment and then post it back in Google Classroom, and you can go in and check and give feedback. It's really cool. And you can post all of your resources for students to see inside their own individual classroom. So they've got everything all centralized. It's really cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is a really cool learning portal. And the fact that they now are making it free for anybody is like, so okay, it used to only be for teachers, and now tutors can utilize it as well with their tutoring industry. How awesome. What a great tool. I love all tools. Like, I geek out over any tech tool that is like, especially when people tell me that it's free, I'm like, ooh, must check that out.
Yes, definitely.
And even if you're creating courses, you kind of said that you kind of got started in this because you love taking courses. Anybody who's been thinking about creating an online link with the people who've paid for that course and move that way. So
definitely, it's easy to put your videos up in there and everything.
Yeah, because there are people who do flipped classrooms using Google Classroom.
Exactly.
So it definitely has the capacity and the ability to do that. So just an idea. Anybody who's thinking of other ideas, in addition to online tutoring, that, it's another way. I always like to find ways where I get paid to advertise because it makes me nervous to pay for advertising.
Yes.
But I can always take the money that I have earned from being paid to advertise, and I can place that into some other paid advertising. And, then we can get more of a following that way. So Cool. Now, you are being awarded this because you've been such a collaborator within our community. I mean, you are always the first one to reach up and say, yeah, I'll help you with that, or I'll show you how to do that, or, hey, have you thought of this? You're just always offering some really great advice for people, and you comment on other people's contents. You've created this amazing Pinterest board where, we can share our latest blog posts, and, this is why, Suzanne, you are the Tutorpreneur Hero of the Week, because we need more people like you in our community that are just willing to go above it and beyond like you do. It's so awesome. And our community would not be the same without you in it. Through this process, what have you learned about creating an online presence?
Well, I've learned a lot as far as getting content out there very quickly and frequently, and optimizing it with keywords. Because, you can put a post out every week and have it on your website, and it's a great blog, but if it doesn't have any keyword research behind it, or a video without any keyword research, nobody's going to see it.
Right.
Yeah. And, so it's really that consistency of putting out content, making sure it's relevant with the keywords, and then sharing it all over.
Yeah, and sharing it as many places as you can, because our whole entire goal is to get people saying, holy cow, this person is everywhere. Holy cow.
Yes.
So cool. It makes you always look bigger than you are. And it shows that you're an expert in your field too, which is, that's the credibility piece that we need in order to get students, which is pivotal. Now, you got on page, Terry Grigsby asked a very good question. She says, what is your favorite tool to optimize?
Okay, well, I use WordPress. And in WordPress, there's this plugin called Yoast. So after I've done my keyword research and I've written my blog, where I always have my keywords in my title, really in that beginning, and then, I'm writing on that topic. So, there's different variations of the phrase and different things that come up throughout. And then in the conclusion, I try and use that keyword. Mm-hmm. But Yoast helps direct me in all of that. Mm-hmm. It tells me how my SEO is for the post, and it rates it and suggests where I should do different things. So that's what I use for optimizing a blog post after I've written it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And you just found an amazing tool, because, you can find keywords anywhere, really.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is, are people actually searching for that keyword? Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And what tool did you find that you're able to plug into Chrome so that it tells you as soon as you put it into Google, how many people are actually searching that tool? What's that tool you found?
I believe it's called Keywords Everywhere. It's an app. You can search it. It's on Google. You can find it and then just install it on your web browser.
Yeah, but you just go to Chrome extensions and
yes, it's in there
you
too.
Can download it there. Mm-hmm. So Keywords Everywhere is a great tool to know. Are people actually searching this keyword?
Exactly. It tells you the monthly search, and and then you can compare that with your search results.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Awesome. So that's a really useful. Now we're going to go to our really most important, because you got on page 1 of Google. And that is always my goal whenever anybody joins our community, of like getting you on page 1 of Google. But I'm not ever happy with just so you guys know, I'm not happy with just getting one of your videos on Google. Like, I want you guys to like dominate pages in Google. But Suzanne has gotten on page 1 of Google with one of her videos. So how did you do that?
Well, it was really just a little bit of, I'm an academic writing tutor. So I knew that was what my video was going to be. That's what's on my homepage. So, my video was created around that. Right in my title, it says, I think the title is something like Suzanne Davis, Online Academic Writing Tutor. Mm-hmm. And then just when you put in those keywords and you search on YouTube, I think I'm the first or second video now that comes up. Woo! And I've used that same technique for some of my other videos that I integrated into my blog posts, and I've gotten on page 1 for a few of those.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the keyword, in the title, and then, you're describing it, and because it's online writing, academic writing tutor, well, then that's in the description and it gets found.
And that's really huge, because if somebody is looking for an academic writing tutor and they type in academic writing tutor, they hit videos, and you pop up on page 1. Yeah. You are now in front of your ideal client. Like, we could talk about good keywords and bad keywords, and that's a really good keyword. That's somebody who's like in buying stage keyword, because they knew to type that in, right? They're not in the beginning stages here. They're specifically looking for what you offer, and you get to be the first thing that comes on up for them. That is so critical to getting found. So well done. And I know lots of other people are like, that's awesome. So Terry wants to know, did the video inside your blog help raise your spot on Google?
Okay, for the homepage one, so the video on the homepage, it really had no effect. Like, instantly, I put it up on YouTube first, because on my homepage I linked to it, and so when I did that immediately on YouTube, that's when I went onto page 1, and then it just I was integrating it from YouTube into my website, but it didn't affect the rating.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, when we have our video, we end up putting our website in that video. So if people are finding us in YouTube, because guess what? People do searches in YouTube for stuff, right? And so if they were to find Suzanne just inside of YouTube, because that's where they were doing the search, they could get to her website and then actually learn more about her and hire her, which is ultimately our goal. So one of the things that people always say is, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to like push publish on my website. Like I'm going to get this explosion of clients coming my way. Is that really what happens?
Oh, no. You put it up there and, I think of it as almost like a rough draft of a website. It's up there. It has its presence, but I know that I'm going to go back and change different things along the way.
Yeah. And we have to direct traffic to it. Like
yes.
We literally have to be like, go this way from like everywhere that we are. So on social media, we want to point people to our website. If we're holding a webinar, we want to point people to our website. If we are holding a Facebook Live, we want to, point people back to our website so that they know where to go, what to do, and how to hire you. So we have to, unfortunately, do all the driving of traffic. Nobody's going to do that for us. But our keywords that we find and the content we create can help us to direct that traffic to our keywords. And then as time goes along, you're going to begin to start getting clients finding you and hiring you, which is fantastic. Awesome. All right. So on to our very next question. I was trying to print today and my stuff, my printer is being finicky. I hate when that happens. Yeah, you've been a member of the Insiders Secrets Club. And what has that been like for you?
It's great for learning from other people because, I was coming into this with no experience, and then you have 7 years of experience, but then other people in the group have different levels. And so we're always asking questions and getting responses. And I love the conferences. Every month when you do those conferences, it's like, oh, I'm completely learning new things. It's great professional development. So and I just like connecting with other people all the time.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, sometimes people are thinking about things that we would never even think about. I kind of found that today. Like we have a group coaching call for the people in the Insider Secrets Club. 2 times a week, we have group coaching where people share their successes and what their goals are going to be for the next week, and we really hash that out. But I find like listening to other people's goals and like where they are and things that they want to do actually can brainstorm ideas in our own head of, oh, I should do that. I should add that to my list.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does.
Which is very cool. So inside, as somebody who's just like kind of joining this whole idea of, I want to be an online tutor, I don't really know what to do. What would be the best advice that you could give them?
I would say first start looking around and defining who you want to help, like who your ideal students are, what your strengths are, and kind of looking at that overall. And then once you have an idea of the students you want to serve and what you want to do, just immediately start building your website and putting things out there that will help that particular person that you're wanting to teach.
Yeah, absolutely. And being able to write content specifically to that person.
Definitely.
I often hear people who they want to tutor everything. They want to tutor math, they want to tutor reading, they can do it all. And unfortunately, you can't market to that. Doesn't mean you can't teach it all. You can if you wanted to. I mean, you're going to get lots of requests along this journey of people saying, do you teach this? Do you tutor this? You're going to get those requests regardless. And so in the beginning, you want to have actually somebody to talk to so that you can understand what they're struggling with and be able to write content to those struggles and how you can be the solution to that. It's so funny because you actually taught in the university level, didn't you?
Yes, I taught academic writing. That was my passion. So
look at that. It all comes full circle. So yes. Yeah. Oh, Terry would like to know what your website is.
Great. It's www.academicwritingsuccess.com.
Awesome. So yeah, definitely check that out and see what an amazing job she's done with creating that website. It's fantastic. So we have talked about you've been a part of a lot of the programs in the Insider Secrets Club, but what has been the one program that you feel has made the biggest difference for you?
I think definitely online presence is my favorite because it helped me really kind of narrow down what the people I want to teach need, what their desires are, what their dreams are, and all of those things, and then helping to kind of shape all of my content and all of the things that I do around helping those people.
Awesome. So I of course have a special for people today, and I'm going to be sending a link at the end of this video. But all you have to do is you're going to put in Suzanne, and you guys are going to get a 20% off coupon until Friday. Now I'm going to tell you what you're going to get 20% off. So I have been promoting this entire package that I've created. Okay, it is a value of $1,700. And there is a special going on right now where it is only $199 for a program called Google Hacks. That's going to teach you how to get on page 1 of Google.
Right.
It's going to give you websites that win, that will show you how to create that website so you can start driving traffic to it. It's going to give you online presence so you can learn how to create that online presence so you can get online tutoring students from anywhere in the world. It's going to give you scripts on how to know what to say to people when you want to be talking about online tutoring. It's going to get anybody to say yes to online tutoring. And you're going to get the online presence course, and you're going to get 20% off of the $199, which is unbelievable. So it's already like ridiculously cheap, like almost like 90% off to begin with. And now we're like upping up the savings on there for you. If you are already on my email list, expect that inside of your email. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link at the end of this video for you to be able to click on, and you'll be able to then enter the name Suzanne, and you'll be able to claim your 20% off coupon. So again, I want to just congratulate you for being our Tutorpreneur Hero of the Week. I think of the year. You're amazing. I love what you do. I can't wait to continue to spread the word about what it is that you do with the people that I know, because you are going to make such a huge difference for those kids that are struggling with writing. And everybody on the planet needs to know the name Suzanne Davis as an academic writing tutor.
Wonderful.
Elaine here says, congratulations, well done. And she said you are a great networker and a true inspiration.
Oh, thank you, Elaine.
So enjoy the rest of your day, you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I mean, we've got an amazing holiday up this week. Enjoy time with your family, connecting with them, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Right. Cheers, everyone.
All right, it takes like 10 minutes to hit end broadcast. But we did it. Let's see. Did it work this time?
What?